a 36-year-old woman. Do you really need your mom to change seasons of your wardrobe? Now I'm the crazy bride, apparently. Hello my gorgeous people, welcome back to my channel and a new video. I hope you're all like cozy and excited and that we're gonna hang out now together. Now this weekend is one of my two favorite weekends of the year because it happens twice a year, and that's when my mom comes and we get to change seasons in my wardrobe. I know some people will say like, Tamara, listen, you are a 36-year-old woman. Do you really need your mom to change seasons of your wardrobe? And the real honest answer would be no, I don't. I don't really physically need her, but I need her emotionally because I just love that we have this mother-daughter time. We have a lot of different kinds of mother-daughter times that we like to do together. Like, you know, kind of usual things like going for lunch together or going shopping together or traveling or whatever. But doing the wardrobe switch together, it's like our thing. It's our tradition, okay? And I love to do that together. So back in the days, I used to invite my mom over and say like, hey, can you come and help me and blah, blah, blah. But then now she calls me and she's like, when am I coming? Like there was a time that my mom was going through a difficult moment. That's kind of how it became a thing, right? My mom was going through a tricky moment and I wanted to invite her to come over to kind of make it a little bit better. But she wasn't going to come unless I really needed her. And because I'm a very, very independent child, which she will be able to confirm, unless I'm like sick, there was no way for her to come. So the way this started is that I called her and I said, I really need you to come to help me because I cannot do this by myself. So then she came, and then when she left, she told me, thank you so much for doing this. I know why you did this. You did this so that I can get away from everything. And it became our thing like that. So as you can see, we've already started. She's calling me and I better go or I'll be in trouble. Now, what you guys do not know actually is that I have a lot of other wardrobes besides my walk-in wardrobe, right? And this is filled with clothes, and this is not it. There's more. This is just guest bedroom material. Okay, my mom is in the other side, so there's more. But there's this double, right? And this says, oh, what's my, like full of my clothes. So right now we're kind of switching it. As you can see, it's full of, well, don't even look how some of these things can get like stored a little bit, yeah. But I'm gonna pick up now like some winter things, like winter blazers, for example, and get going. Do I go straight into coats? Or do I do a bit of like trench coats as well? Because to be honest, it's not really that cold in Italy, but this coat is like a winter coat. But it's okay. You know what? Before you know it, it's gonna be Vlogmas. So maybe I'll do some trench coats, but then as we come to winter and I have more coats, because we all know that of course there'll be new coats, I'm basically going to reshuffle things. So we have the row trench that I need to wear more, and I need to properly somehow put it. Then obviously the Hermès leather coat, trench coat, that I also need to wear more. And then we have this Salmon trench that I love, but Filippo mainly wears this one. Should I put it in his wardrobe? Maybe I should keep this one for him. It doesn't need to be in my wardrobe in a way. I feel like with this one, I don't need more, you know? So trench is here, and this is a thick trench. And this leather beauty goes here. I need to wear this one this autumn. I really need to make the most out of it. Oh, it looks nice when it's only like a few, huh? I think I'm missing here like a brown coat. I mean, also my fur coats. Is it too early to bring them out? It's never too early if you ask me. I'm sure you're familiar with the feeling when you finally tidy up your space. Research actually shows that over 70% of people feel more in control of their lives after doing it and clearing it up. Almost 60% of people say that decluttering instantly lowers their stress. And honestly, I definitely can relate. Do this, and this is actually quite a fun part for me because I get to remove like all the shoes that are like this and they go in like completely at the wardrobe that you guys never get to see, and then they come back. Like for example, how many times you've seen me do this before? They go for the summer or for the winter, they come back in the spring, and that's the plan. Once I did this with my best friend and it's like, it's a big job. And let's start. I will eventually put them all in like dust bags. and I want all the things to get cleaned before the next season. So like a lot of the things they go to dry clean, a lot of the things they go to specialist cleaning, some things they go to tailor, so that they're all ready for the next season. But until then, like I leave some stuff doesn't go to like specialist dry clean and stuff that I haven't worn or used or whatever. But a lot of the things I kind of like still keep aroundish because I tend to go to a warm destination for New Year's Eve. So it's still okay. You know what I mean? It's like mid range. But now also I have 3 piles. I have a dry cleaning, a tailor, a gifting like or charity, and I have a pile which is Monaco flat, because some pieces, let me show you, like I never really wear these Chanel jackets, and I'm very sorry about that, but they're like iconic pieces that I've had since, you know, like from different collections, and I feel like they're perfect for Monaco, you know, like they're just like not Milan vibes. This is dry cleaning. So I have like another Chanel jacket in there. I have like Magda trousers, they're very long, so they're there. But you know what I mean? These are the things that I feel like this can go in a suitcase and straight to my wardrobe in Monaco. What's great about these shelves is that they are modifiable. So if I need to put like taller like boots or shoes here, that all gets switched around this time of the year. Somebody help me get over it. Somebody help me. Have so much space. Look at this. I'm gonna figure it out, probably move around the shelves. I had to wash my hands like 3 times after touching shoes. I just feel like I don't know. But anyway, that's done. I'm gonna wipe it all a little bit better so that it's all like cleaned. Start bringing down some more autumnal vibes.
Me again. Did you know that psychologists say that an organized space can boost productivity by up to 40%? I really need that. But for me, it's more than just the productivity. When my wardrobe feels in order, everything else somehow falls into place. And when your surroundings are calm, your mind follows. Though I still stick to my organized mess sometimes. I promise I'll get better though.
As you can see, we're still in chaos, but I decided together with my mom that we make a little break now. And not just any break. So like I figured it out time-wise. We want to get out like at 5 and we want to roam around for 2.5 hours, do a little bit of shopping. I don't know if you guys realize by now, but my love language is gift giving. I love to give gifts to people, okay? It really makes me happy. So I want to bring my mom out and I want to see if we can find like something cute for her. I'm gonna do a light makeup, so I'm gonna use, wow, this is very much loved. I need to like wipe this a little bit, but it's the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. Honestly, for me, NARS foundations are just always been, I don't know how long you've been following me, but they are really like the ones, because I really like how, you saw when I applied it, it looks quite light, but I love how, even though my tan changes, I just came back from Dubai throughout the year, these foundations always blend in with my skin color and just making like the actual texture of my skin really flawless, buildable coverage. Anyway, that's basically the vibe. This one is in shade Santa Fe. I do go between Santa Fe and Barcelona when it comes to NARS. And I also quite always like to have a lighter base than the darker base, because the lighter base you can always bring a bit of bronzer, but a darker base you just need a lot of concealer, which I think is better to have less product than more product. So yeah, also before we head out today, I want to get back on with some jewelry, because I feel like now I removed the jewelry ever since I came back from Dubai. It's been a little bit, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, okay, time to bring it back. I'm gonna use this contour stick by Dior. I love to use like cooler toned contour sticks, you know. What did I use? Why did I take a different brush? There we go. I like to use the same foundation brush to blend in. So what do? We usually do my mom's favorite usual suspects, which are Chanel, Dior, Prada, and Miu Miu. And it's so funny. Also, obviously, that's a little bit impacted by me, because I always suggest the brands that I like to look at, so we kind of can look together. You know what I mean? I think that's always the better way to do it. That's it. Oh, I love this base. This base makes me feel really like, you know, I feel good. Alrighty. What else do I want? I was just telling my sister yesterday, so I recently got this Natasha Denona palette. It's not bad, but I don't love it as much as I loved the other one, this one. I don't know why, this is the one that I just recently got. It's a soft one, and the golden palette is the one that I prefer much more. But I am hoping that NARS, yet again, will release the Christmas eye palette. this here so that I can, you know, get something cute and more compact to travel with, especially for like Vlogmas time and stuff like that. I have a little beauty wish list actually of things that I'd like to get. I'll probably get it like towards the end of November, because then when I get items kind of closer to Vlogmas, then I have more things that I can also like show you. And I usually do a huge haul around Black Friday, because then, okay, hear me out. I obviously need more pieces because I'm vlogging every single day. So I need more clothing and more everything throughout Vlogmas, and I need more pieces to vlog in every single day. So I usually buy like pajamas and knits and things like that. But now that we're doing this like closet change, as you can see, I realized I don't need a single knit, which obviously will be very hard for me because I love to buy nothing more but knitwear. I love to buy knitwear. Knitwear I just love, okay? So we'll see. I don't know how that's gonna roll out, but I'm hoping that there won't be anything too fabulous, even though I have like a whole humongous bag for charity donations and things like that, or whatever, gifting to friends and things. It's also good for me to do this little exercise of like wardrobe switchovers, because then I can really see what I don't need and what I do need more of. This is it. In the summer, my wardrobe looks so much emptier because summer clothing takes a lot less space. Winter clothing takes a lot. I love these Rhode peptide lip liners or whatever they're called, because they never look like you overlined your lips like too harsh. There's never a line. It's always very soft and subtle, almost like bitten lip vibe. And I love this smudger on the other side. Yeah, that's it. I will now curl my lashes, of course. And guess what? I will, of course, bring you guys as well with us. I have no idea what I'm gonna wear. I spent the whole day in this Lily Silk cashmere set that I hope you'll prepare for seeing me in it a lot, just because like it's so cozy and comfy, and you know, it like fits well and it's nice. But I love this curler. I randomly bought it in Dubai, I think, once. It's by Tarte or Tarte, I don't even know how to pronounce this brand, and it's really great. Then I use this Chanel white mascara base. It makes like lashes look thicker. Also, guys, as an Eastern European woman, I'll tell you one thing. My mom loves me so much that I think it's like our like Eastern European moms, they're so loving, but also so harsh when it comes to reality. So my mom looked at me and she's like, I mean, your face is a little bit asymmetric. And I'm like, yeah, my face has been asymmetric my whole life. You know this better than anybody else. Like, I had jaw issues, and I had a speech therapist, and I had so many things. And she was like, but on the side of the dimples. And I was like, yeah, but I only have the dimple on one side, and you also know this. Yeah, you're right. And I was like, okay. Like, the most loving, kindest parents are really like, I honestly, I can only speak from my own experience. My parents are so loving and so kind, but at the same time, the harsh criticism can be also like very like much in the middle of the conversation, you know, like, yeah, she was like, the like, you know, your face is a bit gaunt on one side. And I'm like, yeah, but it's just the way that light falls in this room. She's like, okay. Also, we've been speaking so much about the wedding. I'm speaking so much about the wedding and all the things that we both are planning before and all of that kind of stuff. And so much to cover. I think like when it comes to wedding, nobody is more excited than mother of the bride. Am I right? That's an absolute truth. I feel like even more excited than the bride, because the bride is not excited. The bride is stressed. This bride is stressed. But yeah, also my dad, last night I spoke to my dad and I was like, you know, about my wedding, and he's like, there's so much time. And I was like, no, there isn't. What do you mean? And he's like, so much time. And I told my mom, I was like, why did he say that? That's not even the truth. And she's like, you know, back in the days, we used to schedule the wedding like a month before the wedding, and that was it. Like, you would also like inform the guests not that much in advance. Like now we need to inform guests like 6 months in advance, but not back in the days, because apparently people didn't have such busy schedules. So Yeah, now I'm the crazy bride, apparently. Never thought I'd have that little adjective in my life. It's okay, I like to be the crazy bride. Anyway, let's get dressed and let's go. You know that I have done a wardrobe switch when you see me in clothes that you haven't seen me in for a very long time, right? I mean, well, at least the blazer and the knit and these jeans even, because they were also with like winter. Sorry for the mess. I have like a huge order on the right there that arrived and I haven't unpacked it because I wanted to do the wardrobe switch first. And on the left, I have a lot of stationery, which is, I think I've told you, that stationery that arrived for our like invitation samples and things like that. So buzzing, but yeah, I'll tell you about it. For sure, I'll talk to you about it. I'm waiting for Filippo to come back. I feel like also we're speaking to you guys about my wedding without him being, well, about our wedding, I guess. Anyway, I wanted to show you one other thing that I told my mom was looking at. Let me see how I'll show this to you. So something that I'm quite proud of is the September issue of JEWELLERY magazine. It's so weird when I'm like holding it to show it to you like this. Hold on, how can I fix this light so that there's not so much reflection? I'm on it, so it's weird when you see me here and you see me there and it's like two of me. I'm very proud of this. It's so beautiful on the coffee table. I really, really, really love it, honestly. It is I have one from my dad. He always wants one. I'll give one to my mom. And then we have two more. One is for Filippo's parents. Filippo's dad always asks me if he can keep one because they're literally like the most supportive in-laws one can have. Also, it's so strange that in Middle East, it doesn't open here. It opens here, right? Because it's in Arabic. And I love it. It's just like so different to see. I honestly, I think like Arabic, one language I would love to speak. If I could just speak one language, wake up tomorrow and speak one language of all the languages in the world, it would be Arabic. Actually, this magazine is so great inside. I don't think this is still around because this is a September issue. I'm sure the October issue has been... Oh, look, this is me as well. Inside, besides the editorial that we've done. It's falling lightly. It's about like layering. Oh my God, I'm boiling now. We need to get out. But my mom is still getting ready. Let me show you. I haven't posted this picture. And I haven't posted this picture. There's more. There's a lot more. There's... Wait. There is still more. Is this too braggy? You can tell me if it is. I love this mug, the dress here. There's more. These are behind the scenes, like pictures of the shoot. And that's it. Like, I think it's like 8-10 pages, I'm not sure. But I'm very proud of it because, you know, not many times in life, something that you love loves you back. Unfortunately. Or fortunately, because sometimes we love things that don't love us back and later we realize like, oh, that's so lucky actually. But sometimes when things do love us back that we love, it feels very special. And for me, that's the relationship that I have with the region. Like, I don't know, like maybe in my previous life, I lived in the Middle East. So I feel quite like connected to that place. And the fact that I love that place and the place loves me back, it feels very special. So I don't know, or maybe it's just like some people, they don't like when things that they want them back. But I guess I'm more of like... opposite. I love Filippo the more he loves me, the more I love him. Yeah, I don't know. This is like a whole psychotherapy session. This jacket, look at this, you guys. It's so beautiful. And inside, and I'm back, you guys, back in the autumnal version of my wardrobe, and I'm so happy with how it looks and how refreshed it is. And it's a little bit like, I want to say emptier, which is always great if you ask me. I wanted to share a few things with you before we proceed. my mom left, we managed to do all of this and more. Honestly, like, she's helped me so much. My sister is currently here, which is great, and she brought me a lot of things actually that I received and whatnot. And one of the things that I just got, it was so cleverly packed, so she brought me the whole box, is I received a new Rare Beauty fragrance. Honestly, I love how Rare Beauty is doing everything that they're doing. I don't know, I love it. But what I liked about this, by the way, is that this is their new fragrance. Okay, I just tried the woody one and I like it a lot. It's very woody, but still a little bit like nice and girly. So you apply first this balsam and then you apply the fragrance over it. I want to try the amber one because I feel like I either like spicy and earthy and woody scents or ambery, but I don't like the ambery scents when they're too sweet. So that's the only thing. I don't know if this is like, is this the full size thing? I'm not sure. It is quite intense. So I also want to try the fragrance without this balsam or cream or what is it, layering balm, yeah, under it, because this is amber vanilla. So yeah, when it comes to vanilla, I just need it not to be too sweet. I like it to be kind of more on a spicy side. Let's see. It's good. I don't think Filippo would like it though, but I like it. That's what matters. And this is the parfum. Parfum is like really fresh in a way. Let's see what it says. Top notes: caramel, pistachio, pink pepper, hard ginger, cocoa beans, vanilla, sandalwood, tonka bean skin mask. It sounds like it would be quite sweet, but it says it's warm and decadent with a touch of spice, which sounds like a perfect description of me. Maybe a little bit too sweet. Yeah, the woody one I really like. It's like oak. So I got that, and then I ordered a few things for myself, things that I really always like, so I wanted to show you. I ordered this lip balm. Actually, I'm wearing it right now. It's the Ole Henriksen peptide lip treatment. It's really lovely, like on your lips. Beautiful. But guys, the smell of this. So I already have one of these treatments, like the kind of like a nudie colored one that smells like chocolate caramel, I'm not sure. But this one is vanilla bonbon. It's very sweet, but for lip balms, I don't mind when it's too sweet. So when it's a lip balm, it smells like the most Christmassy, sweet, gorgeous, delicious thing I can, like, honestly cannot even describe it. Then I ordered, I will link everything that I'm showing you below, 2 of the seasonal, I want to say like Christmassy, but I think they're limited edition hourglass palettes. I've ordered the reindeer, I think it's the reindeer. I've just unboxed them. And the swan, and I've used them to do my makeup this morning. So the swan is probably more my shade, like especially the bronzing. I used it for the bronzing, and the highlighting shades are also so beautiful. So like on the top is like a classic ambient light type of thing, and on the bottom is some blushes. And this one is a little bit more different. So again, like top is kind of like ambient, but I think this one is a little bit lighter for me. However, I still like it. So these are the 2 that I got. I also got a little hourglass makeup brush set, travel set, because I have a lot of brushes, but these are really great for traveling. I mean, they're great brushes anyway, but I need like a nice little travel one that can always be in my makeup bag. As what I'm currently experiencing is that I have some of the makeup brushes here, some there, and then in my travel set, and then somehow when I'm packing the brushes, all the time I'm packing and repacking brushes, I don't have what I want either here or there. I also ordered 2 Patrick makeup brushes. This is the angled one for face, number 3. And then I got one for the eye, sculpting brush for the eye. I'm just like opening everything so I can get rid of the rubbish. It has like, what do you call it? There's like a brush on both ends, so that's really great. Fully unbox it, so we can have a look. I'm not very good at keeping these covers for the brush, but they're actually quite useful to have for your handbag. However, I never really ever throw a makeup brush into my bag. It's always either in a makeup bag or it's not there. Okay. I had once an experience where I bought a new handbag, and a friend of mine at the time, she got foundation all over my brand new white handbag and what else? Anyway. So on one side it's kind of like angled, and on the other side it's fluffy. Love it. Love it. Let's open this one as well. It's gorgeous. What else did I get? I think that's it. Did I forget something? No, I think that's it from beauty, but you probably see something hanging here as well. So let me show it to you. So over here, I have a new coat. I really love it. I have few, obviously, coats, quite a few coats, but this gray I don't have, this shade of gray. As you can see, I have a light gray, I have like a melange, but I don't have this kind of mouse gray. I think this coat is really beautiful. I love the length. It's long, but not too long. I love that you can cinch it in the waist or you can button it. I really think it's beautiful. I'm gonna hang it up right away because this will be very, very, very useful. Love it. It's brand new. I just got it from a brand that I quite like, and I think it's really beautiful. I got a few other things, bits and bobs, but one thing that I found while I was sorting out my wardrobe is, let me just show it quickly to you. So I found this scarf that I got as a gift from my grandma, and it's so precious to me. So it's not a scarf I wear, but it's a scarf that I keep because she thought of me when she saw it. It's actually a Gustav Klimt painting. I think she got this for me when she was in Vienna, and then she went to the museum and she was like, she thought of me because she knows how much I love Klimt. And this is his Woman in Gold painting, which I think is so beautiful. Wow. I mean, yeah. And I think like what's really nice is that she went to Vienna and then she saw a painting of Gustav Klimt on a scarf and she thought of me and she was like, Tamara's gonna love this, and I love it. And it just like reminds me, I kept it outside here because it was just like reminding me of her. So I put it now in here where some of my scarves are. And then, ladies and gentlemen, shall I show you a few changes that we've done?
If you're new here and you love fashion, beauty, and all things luxury lifestyle, click subscribe and join me on this incredible journey.
Before I give you the tour of the wardrobe, I just wanted to say we're very close to reaching 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. It would mean the world, not just to me, but to all of my team, if you're not subscribed, if you click subscribe, because this is the kind of content I create. So like travel, fashion, beauty, lifestyle, a lot of bits and bobs. So if you like that kind of content, please do click that subscribe button. It does not cost anything, and it will mean a lot to us. So thank you. The reason I said I will put the jeans there is just because I don't think that these two shelves will be enough for my essential knits. So we have like, obviously I like to color kind of coordinate them in a way, but I don't think this is enough. I will definitely have more knits for sure. These are the kind of usual ones I wear, but I think that these bits can go in that corner there that is now free. Also the trousers are a little bit more, I feel like there's a little bit more space, etc. The dresses remain more or less same because this is kind of evening wear. I think that the biggest change happened in the shoe section, not in the like high heel section, because this as well kind of remains the same. But obviously here is where something's missing there, I think. Where I have like my sneakers. There's a pair of sneakers actually that is missing because they're coming with Filippo. But now I got my warm and cozy shoes out. I love like this shelf I've been reaching for already, and some boots and things like that. So that's all great. I also color coordinated the bags now, so they're a bit more in like color order and system, so that things are just, you know, black bags with black bags, beige with beige, white with white, gray with gray, etc. And I got something else. Look who is back from their summer retirement. This bag, ladies and gentlemen, is one of my favorite bags that I have. It's a very special Faubourg, because last year was like 100 years of the Faubourg boutique. So this is one of the anniversary bags. They had one with like stripes, I think, and one with the stars. And then this one, which is the Kazakh style in Rouge Ache and Cellier. I love this bag so much. It's a Birkin 30 and it's a Cellier, which, by the way, they've told me at Hermès that they're not producing any more Birkin Celliers, or I don't know if it's as much or at all. Like usually what they do at Hermès is like they pause these things, like they paused manufacturing of blue jean when there was like too much of Hermès blue jean color. So yeah, now I'm not even such a big fan of Birkin Cellier. I have two, but This one I really love so much. The only reason why I'm not a big fan of them is because they're quite chunky and bulky, and because they're very difficult to pack in the suitcase when you're traveling. But yeah, I'm doing a little switch. So some of my summery bags are gonna retire for the winter. So my winter ones are the ones that will get their spotlight now. And more or less, that is it. Also, obviously, we've done the drawers. But I don't think you guys are very interested in seeing like what's in the drawers, right? So like now these are sort of like layering bits and bobs, like layering knits. I even have one more with more colorful knits that I feel like they're maybe not as aesthetic to display out. I love this one. I can't wait to wear it more. This is one of my new Hermès knits actually that I haven't even shown you yet properly. But I feel like that is it with my little autumn clear out. I obviously have lots more space for shoes and for clothes and for other things, and soon I will have a whole empty shelf for knitwear as well, which I'm sure will be useful because obviously your girly likes to get knitwear in November. I like to just kind of like update my stuff. I did get like some new things that I haven't shown you, but I think you will see a lot in the videos that are coming. Yeah, the next one I have already some new things to show you that are on the way here, and I'm actually very excited to show you those, but not the next one, the one after that, because the next one is going to be a very special video to me, a very special announcement. And I love that all along you guys were part of it without even knowing, you know what I mean? So that's, I think, what makes it even more special to me, at least. So that is that, ladies and gentlemen. I truly am grateful for you, for every single watch view, for everything. So thank you so much for sticking around and watching and keeping me company. I really love you, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.